はい、皆さんこんにちは。Welcome to Rami channel. Today we got a special guest today, guys. And this is going to be very, very interesting episode. Ladies and gentlemen, Giants OB, 槙原さん。
Yeah,
welcome.
どうも。
Welcome to my episode.
Yeah.
So, but before we start talking, guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell. 3, 2, 1. 喜んでゲッツWelcome back, everyone. Now, we're gonna start talking about many things today, guys, because it's very interesting, especially some of the new players. And then now we're gonna talk about the Tokyo Giants new players. On the Tokyo Giants, they got a couple new players back. They got Chono, they got Matsuda. What do you think about that?
いやーもうね、あれ頼まれちゃってんじゃないのかなと思うんですよね。多分いろんなしがらみっていうのがありまして、長野はもともとジャイアンツにずっといるっていう契約があったと思うんですよ。で、松田という選手は王さん、ね、王さんソフトバンクの王さん、ジャイアンツ OB が多分松田をまたもう一花咲かしてくれみたいなことがもしかしたら巨人の方にお願いがあったんじゃないかっていうぐらいはちょっと思うんですよね。ジャイアンツってそういうところはありますから戦力的にはどうか分かりませんけど巨人軍としては長野が帰ってきたって彼ファンが多いんで、He has many fans ね。
Yes.
ね、松田もそうですよ、もうすごいですからなんか明るくなるんじゃないかなと思いますね。雰囲気はね。
そうですね。So when you look at these two players coming back to the Tokyo Giants, is that in a positive way for the Tokyo Giants or can be a negative? Because having these two players, they're gonna be in the team. But the good thing is that they're superstar players, but they may just be a pinch hitter type of players. Both Matsuda can still play, and then maybe he can still produce. But Chono now is just a utility guy that can play against lefties and then Daida. So doesn't have the speed they had before, and then also Matsuda doesn't have too much speed. So the speed for the Tokyo Giants is kind of going down a little bit. So what do you think? Is it a positive? Is it a negative at this point?
いやーまあボスですね。もう2つともあると思いますね。やっぱりまあチームとして、長野は巨人をよく知ってるんで、まあそういう意味では他の選手たちにもピリッとするような感じもして非常にいいと思うんですけど。まだ中島という選手がいてこれ2000本安打もうすぐなんですよ。で中田翔もいるでしょ、だからもうファーストだとか代打だとかでダブルところがいっぱいあるんでネガティブな材料としたら若手の選手例えば今ヤングプレイヤーで秋広っていう左バッターでね彼もねすごいよねパワーヒッターであれ彼ももしかしたら代打のチャンスの時にまあ右左で差はあるにしても一軍帯同できないっていうね今年なんか来年なんかすごいチャンスの時にそういう人たちを中に入れとかなきゃいけないからチャンスをそがれるっていうケースがまあ他にも若いプレイヤーいると思うけどそういうケースも出ると思うんでネガティブとポジティブと2つですね。
Yes, I totally agree with you. Like a top players, right? To Akahiro, right? He's a very, very good, talented player. He has good swing, good power, good speed. I think that if this guy develop, he can be a Sam Bambata, maybe a Joe Bambata in the future. You need this guy in the middle of the lineup. Unfortunately, it's looking like he may not get the opportunity for next year that everybody's expecting. But I strongly believe that Harakantoku will use him at some point to develop him. maybe rotate the veteran players and then give him the opportunity to play.
まあだからラミレス監督だったら使ってんだね。開幕から使うのかな、秋広。
Akihiro will be starting member for opening day. That will be my starting member. Definitely.
どこだろう、ファーストかレフトぐらいですか。彼ちょっと守備がね。
まあ、it doesn't make too much of difference with Boca and left field でしょ。
まあそうです。
It's that I think that Boca is a good player. He's a good hitter, but of course his defense is a little bit, you know, I think that Akihiro's defense may be better than him. And to develop somebody, maybe to start with Akihiro as a left field may be the best. That's what I think.
もうだから僕がオープン戦で打ったらそういうことがいろいろ出てくると、あれちょっと、まあ、ウォーカーもすごくいい選手だし、もう見たいんですよ僕ね。なんか日本でこう勉強していくっていう姿勢はなんか僕はファンからするファンというかまあ OB ですけど嬉しいんですけど、まあでもそこで秋広と争っていく姿を見たいし。やっぱり巨人ファンはなんか今年なんか変わったぞって見たいから、それが秋広なのかなって気もしないでもないです。秋広とか他のプレイヤーが出てくるの一番喜びそうですよね。
You know, when I want to talk a little bit more about Walker and left field because when I see him playing, I think that he has a very good desire to learn the Japanese bunka and then to play in Japan. He's adjusting. I mean, he even wanted to, join the camp, right? So I think that he's very good. Maybe he can get better in the outfield. He can hit 30 home runs. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be any problem. But when you look at the Japanese players, Giants Japanese players to develop is not too many guys will have a chance, and Akihiro is one of those guys that can have the chance to be a superstar.
いやそうですよね。やっぱりネクストジェネレーションを見とかないとダメですもんね。次のね世代を考えていかなきゃいけないと思うんで。だからそういうの見たいね。
I mean, when you look at the starting players for the Tokyo Giants, right? Who do the Tokyo Giants have that can steal 20 bases? They don't have any players right now that can steal 20 bases because most of the guys Maru doesn't steal anymore, right? So of course Nakata doesn't steal, Okamoto doesn't steal, Hayato doesn't steal bases. So who can steal 20 bases in the Tokyo Giants team?
まあでもそれはもうラミちゃんがいた時からジャイアンツ大体そんな感じになってたでしょ。
でもね、at that point, the starting members, Hayato was able to run pretty good.
そうかそう
か。And then Suzuki Takahiro was. So we had the specialists to getting stolen bases from the dugout. That was amazing, all right? So, from the 7th inning, 8th inning, we already have him. We didn't need anybody to steal bases, but right now is don't have that type of player. Right? So, and when you have these type of players like that can getting a little bit older, there is a lot of getting into a double play, hitting into a double play, right? So that can kill the inning late in the game.
いや本当そうだよね。だから意外にホームランをたくさん今年もたくさん20本以上が何人もいたのに。なんで4位なのってみんな不思議だと思う。まあ、結局そういうところだよね。ダブルプレーも含めてホームランは打つんだけど点がうまく取れなかったっていうのがあるね。
When we look at the numbers of the Tokyo Giants office, even though that they have 4 or 5 players, 20 plus home runs, the batting average for running scoring position was very low. So they were hitting home runs with nobody on base. Running on first base, but not running second base or running third base. So that was kind of a little bit of the problem there. So hopefully they will change it, next year they can be able to.
どうやったら変えれますか?
How should they?
How can they change? It's kind of hard right now for a couple of reasons. You got top players making a lot of money. All right, they have to be in the team. They have to play. All right, and the positions are kind of secure already, so there is no chance basically to use all the strategy. How can you use a strategy now with the Tokyo Giants? There is no way because the player already have a team set up. But if we use somebody younger, you know, Akihiro, and then start using young players, and then you can start using some strategy, it's a different game. But because of the players they have so far, it's going to be hard. It's going to be tough.
このラミチャンネル見て、この俺の回見た人、ジャイアンツのファンはどうしたらいいんだって話になりますよ、これ。
So what should we do, right? You know, of course, you know, as a analyst, right? As somebody who studied the bunseikis and things like that, of course, you know, we have our idea. That we want to talk about it, but of course, we're not 100% right on what we said. You know, hopefully the Tokyo Giants come and they win the championship. But based on the analysis that we can do, is you know, Tokyo Giants is getting a little bit older, and you know, hopefully they can change, they can do some strategy, and they can make it, they can win the championship. But that's just the analysis.
まあちょっと時間かかるってことですよね。要約するとね。
It may take a little bit long. It may take a little bit longer, and you know, there's a lot of motivations, as you mentioned, right? Some guys are going for the 2,000 hits. Some of the guys like Matsuda wants to come and motivated to make a lot of home runs and do his performance, and I know Chono also contribute things like that. So we don't know the surprise that Hara Kantoku may have later on, the new players. So we don't know too much yet, but I'm pretty sure that he wants to build the best team he can build to win the championship.
ちなみになんですけど、そのメジャーリーグでフリーエージェントになったのが今、有原投手、それから筒香選手、あと沢村投手もフリーエージェントになりますから、この辺が巨人に入ってくるっていう可能性というか、まあ、入ってきたらどうなるかみたいな。
僕はあると思うんだよね。有原が静かすぎないですかね。あるよね、これ。
You know what? I think that Arihara will be good. You know, starting pitcher for the Tokyo Giants, because right now they need at least one more or two more starting pitcher. You know, one Japanese and maybe one Gaikokujin. Yeah, but definitely I think that Arihara will be a perfect fit for the Tokyo Giants. You know, he throws a very good sinker to seamer, very strong. I mean, he has more experience now. He was good in the Pacific League. I think that he can be as good in the Central League as well.
そうそうそうで欲しいし、シンカーもこういうのもいいけど、一番僕が懸念してるのはお金を持っちゃってるともう大体みんなダメだよ。山口俊とか岩隈とかも帰ってきてもやっぱりちょっとハングリーじゃないんですよ。多分。はい。で多分ドルでもらってるんで。
You know, I don't disagree with you. I think that you know, based on the past players and the past experience that we have seen, some of these players when they come back, they don't produce as well as when they were here before. You're completely right. So it's kind of a question mark. Now it's a question mark to those players now. So, but I think that Arihara is you know, he can win 10 games at least with the Tokyo Giants if he play for the Tokyo Giants. I totally agree with that.
そうだよね。だから監督時代有原のピッチング見てるわけですもんね。
You know, we faced him a lot when I was a manager, and I think that he was pretty good. Very quiet guy, but I think he's very majime, and he has good potential. So I think that he can. The Tokyo Giant, he can definitely. I mean, the best thing about him is the two-seamer is very good. And he throws the slider, the calf fastball. I think that he can, put good numbers. It's that when he gonna swing, he stand his elbow too much. I mean, right? So
こうやっぱりちょっとこう柔らかくもっとここ。
Yes, only the position at home plate it needs to be fixed.
岡本嫌なんだよね。
そう。
ね。